This is my dog Opal. She's cute and all, but I don't know. There's just one problem with her. She's just too small. She's not bulky. She's not bulky and big like me. Every time I walk down the streets, I just hear laughs from all the big dog owners. Oh, she's so small. Why doesn't she hit the gym? See, now I've been taking creatine products for about 2 to 3 months now, and I'm definitely seeing the results. I just wish there were some protein products out there for dogs, because they need to get big too. They need to get swole like me. Every dog owner should match their dog. I believe it's time that there should be a product for dogs so they could get swole.
Hello and welcome everybody. And you're probably wondering to yourself, is there a solution to the scrawny dog epidemic? Well, I'm here to tell you that for our consumer behavior project on our pet food brand, we are providing that solution. We are introducing the protein bone, making sure that dogs reach their maximum physical strength and potential after their workouts. And we're just going to transition on, and I'm going to be talking about the features of this said protein bone. So here is a picture of our protein bone. As you can see, it is small, it is sleek, it is portable. You could take it around with you wherever you want to go, wherever workout. You could just have it in your small gym bag while you're accompanied by your dog during your workout. And so the features of the protein bone, it is 6 inches long and 3 inches wide. Like I said, it is not that big of a product. You can take it anywhere you need to go. And it contains, with a whopping amount of 25 grams of protein and other nutrients, and it is utilized to maximize the strength potential of dogs.
So for our target market, we decided we're going to target active millennial dog owners. And why we chose to choose active millennial dog owners is, well, millennials are 62 million of the total population. And if you think about it, millennials are more active, more active, more health conscious, and they project those trends onto their animals. I see this guy here. He's looks active, looks fit, and he's probably takes his dog running with him every day. And it's just part of that trend of being that millennial trend of staying healthy. And we just want to meet the need of an increasingly active and health-conscious California lifestyle.
So what we want to do with the protein bone is we're pretty much following the trends of today, and which is a lot of focus and a lot of craze is going on for protein products. You see a lot of nutrition stores opening up. A lot of people are using pre-workout and post-workout for when they exercise. And so the projections show that the market for sports nutrition is said to be around 45.27 billion, which is a mass potential. There's mass potential for protein products in general. There still hasn't really been a focus on animal protein products, which we want to tap into this market. Annually, there is 64 million spent on pets in America, which is bigger and more extraordinary than any other nation. No other nation besides America spends as much money on their pets. And pretty much pets, dogs in particular, are just a part of the family. And if the whole family is adopting a healthy lifestyle, they're trying to get in shape, and they're using all these products and supplements to help get in shape, why not use these products for their dogs? They're already buying ridiculous products for their dogs, making them pretty much feel like they're human. So why not push a protein bone for their dog? So now we're going to get into product placement for the protein bone. Product placement is an effective strategy to increase sales of any kind of brand. Once consumers see a product in their favorite movie or in their favorite TV show, they get that accidental exposure. They're not necessarily seeking for that product, but once they see it in those movies, there's often a result of a spark in sales for that product. We saw that in E.T. once they were advertising Reese's Pieces. Not a lot of people knew what Reese's Pieces were at the time, but once we saw it in the movie E.T., there's a significant spark in sales for Reese's Pieces. So that's what our goal is, to place the protein bone into the next Air Bud movie potentially. Air Bud is an active dog who's always going out and playing sports, and that's going to attract our target consumer, which is the young active millennials. Another potential plan to product placement for the protein bone is implementing it into the puppy bowl. And again, we want to target our main consumers, which are the young active millennials. And once they get that accidental exposure, they see the protein bone into the puppy bowl, they're gonna more than likely want to purchase that product for their own dog. And in order for any brand or any company to be successful, they have to have a set of values to go behind it. Not a lot of consumers are going to purchase a product or a brand if they don't know a certain message or story that goes with the brand. They want to know more than if it's just a dog food brand or it's just a shoe company. They want to know more about the brand, what you represent. And so for our brand values for the protein bone, we're going to have achievement, competition, convenience, and fitness. So we strategically pick these brands because they are part of the primary and secondary values of America. Achievement being a primary value in America. A lot of Americans want to achieve. They want to be the best. They want to be successful. Competition, especially with our primary target of consumers being the young active millennials, they strive to be competitive. They want to top each other. They always are competing with one another. Convenience, as I mentioned before, it's easy to use. It's a small, sleek bone. You can take it wherever you need to go. Fitness, again, these three are the secondary values of American consumers, especially for our target market being the young active millennials. They want to stay fit. They want to stay focused, and so they want to purchase this product for their dog in order to achieve all these values. They were going to have the best fit dog. Alrighty, so our mascot, pretty much our brand image, who we're going to go behind with the protein bone, is this handsome fellow right here. He is known as Joe the Swole Dog, and Joe has been using the protein bone for about 6 or 7 months now, and you could definitely see the results. You could see he has developed some biceps and developed some abs of steel. Joe has been using the protein bone after his workouts with his owner. He's been going on a lot of runs, playing with other dogs in the dog park. And so what we're trying to do is portray Joe and show the results of the protein bone with Joe behind us. And so the jingle that we're gonna go with for all of our brand campaigns, it's kind of similar to the AutoZone commercials. I don't know if you know it, but it's gonna be like, get in the zone with the protein bone. And so what we're really trying to do, what our goal with that jingle is, utilizing the method of classical conditioning. So once you're out in the store, once you're going to one of our pop-up shops, you recognize that jingle, the get in the zone with the protein bone, on any commercial or advertisement that you see, and you kind of subconsciously sing it in your head, and that in turn results in a response, and then you're going to purchase that protein bone. And it could be as a gag gift in the beginning, something funny to give your dog. but eventually you're going to see the results and you're going to want to purchase the protein bone even more in order for your dog to stay active, and in order for you to be motivated to stay fit as well.
So for our logo, we have Joe. We have here Joe, the swole dog. He's gonna play a big part with our brand image. As you see, he's a pit bull, or my mistake, he's a bulldog. But look, he's a likable character, and he really relates to our product. You see, he's not just some wimpy, scrawny dog. He's got muscles. He looks tough. He is the epitome of health and strength and living that active lifestyle. And for Joe, we're going to be utilizing bright colors, mainly red and orange. And that's going to relate with our product archetype, personality archetype, which is going to be the gesture. And like Joe, you can tell he's funny. He's going to be poking fun at the world market for protein and all the health stuff with the dogs. Because if you think about it, Americans spend the most on their animals, and it's kind of funny, when they're treating their animals so healthy. But that's where Joe comes in. Joe will be likable, be funny, and more likely get people to buy our product.
Okay, so we introduced you to our brand mascot, which is Joe the Swole Dog. And now we want to introduce you to our celebrity endorser, which is going to be Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is a professional basketball player who plays for the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors has been a team that has been growing in immense popularity over the past 4 or 5 years or so. Even though people do not necessarily follow basketball, they end up usually knowing who the Golden State Warriors are and getting an idea of who Klay Thompson is. And Klay Thompson is actually the owner of Joe the Swole Dog. As you can see, Klay Thompson in this image over here, he's holding his cute little bulldog. And Klay Thompson came to us, a little bit of backstory, Klay Thompson came to us about 6 or 7 months or so. Klay Thompson being a young athlete who's always staying in shape, always going on workouts and stuff, he wanted to bring his dog with him. And he realized that his dog was not in the best shape. He didn't have the best endurance, didn't have the best strength to keep up with Klay Thompson. And so we introduced him to the protein bone. We told Klay to just give his bulldog the protein bone and see what happens, and he definitely saw the results showing up. The bulldog was starting to get more strength, starting to build more endurance, and that is our great target. That's Klay Thompson is going to help target our main consumers, which are the young, active millennial dog owners.
Hi, my name is Karol, and I'm buying the protein bone for a long time already, using it for my dog. And the only thing the things I can say is that I see a lot of positive results. Like, my dog enjoys it quite a lot to eat them, and even if I say it lasts for 2 weeks, I'm using one bone for a longer time, and I see that my dog enjoys it too. After a long walk, he's getting one. I'm getting full of energy again. I'm just running around and enjoying life. Recommend it.
I gotta say, I'm extremely content with the results that the protein bone has shown me. You remember the dog from early on? Guess what? This is the same dog. This is Opal after just a couple months of using the protein bone. I did exactly what the product directions was telling me. After every single workout you have with your dog, and believe me, I've been getting my pump on for a while. You just give your dog the protein bone, like within 20 to 30 minutes after every workout. And I have significantly seen the results. And I am here to tell you that the protein bone is the way to go. Get in the zone with the protein bone.